Uh, what you remember is when you're adding two fractions together or you're taking two fractions away from each other, the option is this, right? Here's how you'd add, for argument's sake, 2/3 to 1/5. Lads, you multiply the 3 sees the 5 and you go, no bother. 5 on top, 5 on the bottom. The 5 sees the 3 and you go, no bother. 3 on top, 3 on the bottom. And then all we end up with is 10/15 plus 3/15 is 13/15. Do you see the way the bottom stays the same? And see the way you just add the top? It's the same thing here. The 1/5x plus 1 and the 2/7 minus x. Now, you look at each one. What does the 5x plus 1 say? Yeah, it sees the 7 minus x the same way the 3 saw the 5. The exact same way. All right? And what does the 7 minus x see? What's the 7 minus x see, lads? It sees the 5x plus 1. It goes, no bother, I'll have a 5x plus 1 top and bottom, please. Now, remember what happened last time? The 15 stayed the same, didn't they? So the bottom stays the same. Would you be happy with that? Does the order matter? See the way they're the opposite way around, aren't they? Does everybody notice that? Does that matter? Why doesn't it matter? 2 multiplied by 3 is actually the same thing as 3 multiplied by 2. When it comes to multiplication, the order doesn't matter. Is that okay? So you can choose whichever order you want. I'll choose to have the 5x plus 1 in front. If somebody chose the other one, you're still correct. Now what happens next then? What do I have to do on top? Is, and then this one is plus 2. Right, nearly there. What's the answer now? Shh. All right, guys. 9 plus 9x, is it? Or 9x plus 9, your choice. Who got that one now? Okay. Question 4. 9 plus 9x is the answer. Over. That's just, you can't do anything else. All right. The questions I'm doing on the board, that's what you're meant to do. No, exactly the same as the end of class. Exactly the same. I won't give you, I'm trying not to give you any homework that's different from what we did at the end of class. Yeah. All right. So in that case, just concentrate on what we're doing today. So, that's JW, right? What would you do here? JW, what would you do here? What does the x minus 2 see? What does the x minus 2 see when it looks across? So, put 2 minus x top and bottom. That's the method, the only method that's going to work for us here. What does the 2 minus x see when it looks across? Put that top and bottom. That is the only way you're getting these out. Okay? What number are you going to put on the bottom, JW? What is everything? And I see 2 minus x. Now, I want you to multiply this out. Go for it. Go on. Yeah. 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 Very close to getting this out now. Does the bottom change? JW. Why not? These sort of just fractions don't really change when you're adding them, do they? They just stay the same. Fair enough, right? What about the top part? Nope, just add them. So look at what numbers can be added together. What about this one and this one? What you get? Yeah. And what about this one here and this one here? Yeah. And you're done. Did anybody get minus? Oh, this is a tricky one actually. I bet you the back of the book actually. I bet you the back of the book disagrees with you. Check the back of the book. I bet you it disagrees with you. This is unfortunately, lads, ready for this? If you look at the back of the book, the answer will actually differ from what we have. Now, we haven't made a mistake. It's just that we haven't seen something that we should see, right? And I'll explain now. So, lads, if I have 5 multiplied by 3 divided by, for argument's sake, 3 multiply, divided by 2 multiplied by 5. Could anybody tell me what the answer is without using a calculator? What could you divide into each other? Yes. The 5 could divide into the other 5, couldn't it? And the answer would be 3 over 2. If you multiplied it out, it would be 15 over 10, which is still 3 over 2, isn't it? So look at this. What number divides into 9 and 18? 9 is a bigger number. You're right, the biggest number. So I'm actually going to take out minus 9. And look what happens when I take out minus 9. Minus 9 multiplied by what gets you x? 9x. X. Minus 9 multiplied by what gets you 18? Plus 2 or minus 2? Would everybody agree with that? If you multiply that back out, turns into that. Now here's the awkward part. Do you notice that 2 of the brackets are exactly the same? Which 2 are exactly the same? See the way they're exactly the same? In the same way the 2 5s are the same? What does that mean? You can divide them by each other, can't you? Once you divide them by each other, you'll just get 1. Sorry lads, that was a bit of an advanced look at that one. We didn't do one like that yesterday, to be fair. But you look on the bright side, you're on 8 out of 10 if you get that far. So there's still 80%. 80% of the marks are easy. 20% of the marks are difficult. Right, still 80%. All right, gents. I'm going to do question 9 now. Okay, guys. I'm going to do question 9 now, and I want you guys, after that, you do 10. Now, 9's really easy. Look at this. So easy. I'll show you now. Okay, guys. Now, you didn't have 9, but I'm doing it now. Okay. But lads, look at this. What number would 5x and 2x actually divide into? They both divide into 10x, wouldn't they? So if I turn this into a 10x, and how do I turn the other one into a 10x? Yeah, and now it's quite handy. 1 times 2, 5 times 1. And then 5x by 2. That's handy, isn't it? Add the numbers together. Over. Yeah, so I did 9. Will you guys? All right, lads. 2 different ways. Shh. Okay, guys. Shh. That's 2 different ways. Okay. I'm going to change the 3x into 6x. I need to multiply top and bottom by 2. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 3x, 6x. And 2 over 6x minus 2 over 6x. 2 minus 2? 0 over 6x. Now, it doesn't matter what's on the bottom. The answer is 0. Because 0 divided by anything is 0. So it doesn't matter. The answer is 0. You used 18x, did you? If you used 18x, you'd have to multiply this one by 3 and this one by 6. And 6 times 1 would be 6 over 18x. 3 times 2 would be minus 6 over 18x. And the 6 is still turned into 0. All right? Yeah. All right, guys. Now, were any of you able to do... So I did 4, 7, 9. We've done 10 today. Anybody want to see 11 or 12? I'll do 12. Okay. Lads, 12, once again, it's reasonably not too bad. Okay. All right. Very amusing. Now let's look at this now. All right. So PM. That's you. Okay. Because I'm recording, so I don't want to use the full name. So, lads, PM, what does the P plus 4 see? When the P plus 4 looks across, what does it see? No, when the P and the 4 look across. Okay, so if it sees P, it means it wants a P on the top and a P on the bottom. What did the P see when it looked across initially? And what else? Yeah, it saw the P and the 4. So it says, I'll have you top and bottom as well, please. Thank you very much. Is that all right? Now, TC. All right. What you do with the bottom part? The bottom part. Both P and P plus 4, aren't they? Yeah. If you added 15 plus 2 15s, you wouldn't add the bottom, would you? No. So you don't add the bottom at all. The bottom stays the way it is. Is that okay? Now, next thing. That's 3P. Happy days. What happens when you here's the awkward part. That minus, who does it belong to? It belongs to the 2. And then what happens when you multiply that in, TC? What you get? Minus 2P minus. Hey, OJ, you with me? All right, what you got on the top? Huh? Yeah. What else? A whisper is not a whisper if I can hear it, lads. It's minus A. It's minus A.